morning, my dear students. After a long vacation, we all together. So, I, Mansi Kanoja from Devash International Public School, heartily welcomes you in our online education. So, you know me well. My subject is SS, and in 7th standard, I am going to explain you the chapter number first. The chapter belongs to geography, and our first chapter, that is environment. So, in 3rd and 4th standard, your subject is environment. And you know this particular word, environment. You are familiar with this particular word. The things which is around us, that is called the environment. So in this chapter, what we have to learn? So in this chapter, first we have to learn about the natural environment, and the second, that is understand about the human environment. So the elements which included in natural environment, that is biotic as well as abiotic elements. So in biotic elements, first plants, animals, human beings, these are the some elements, and as we are talking about the abiotic elements, so which includes lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. After that we have to learn human environment. So human environment, that is consists of three major elements. First, settlement, second, transportation, and third, that is communication. So what is included in settlements? Settlements, that means where we are staying. So settlements include rural settlements and urban settlements. As we are talking about the transportation, so which transportation facilities are there? So roadways, airways and waterways. After that, communication, level of communication, how we are understanding, how we are communicate with each other. So the communications elements like radio, television, newspapers, magazine, and now the best source, that is internet. That we are also now in online study, that is also the one of the source of internet only. Yes. So this is all about the introduction of the chapter. We have to learn in detail in our video clip. Till the time, thank you very much, students. We have to learn in this chapter what we learn. We will learn about our environment, its components and domains. Environment is a basic life support system. What it consists? So, air for breathing, water for drinking, food for eating, and the land for living. Environment is our basic life support system. That means environment is our basic system. So, what is the environment? Our environment is made up of all living and non-living things which is around us. So, what they are called? They all are called components of the environment. That means the things which is around us. What we call? We call them components of environment. It consists of natural environment as well as human environment. So the natural environments में क्या आएगा? So which things are included in natural environment? Biotic and abiotic conditions existing on the earth. And if we are talking about the human environment, that is human interactions, their inventions, creations and their activities. That means human interact with each other. With the help of natural things, they are mending, they are making another things. That is inventions, creations and activities. The activities which is done by the human, that is also included in human environment. Natural environment. So natural environment, that I already explained you, consists of four main realms of the earth. First, that is lithosphere, the upper crust layer of the earth. Second, that is hydrosphere, the water bodies on the earth. Third, that is atmosphere, the air surrounding us. And the fourth, that is biosphere. On that we are living. This is the natural environment components. How we consist of lithosphere? What is consisting lithosphere? So lithosphere is the topmost layer of the earth, and it is the hard Okay, so hard and irregular. So the shape is not clear. What is included? Some examples like rocks, minerals, mountains. These are some examples of lithosphere. Lithosphere is covered with a thin layer of soil. Which are they? Like forest, grasslands, agricultural lands, human settlements. Now hydrosphere, that is water bodies. Okay, so hydrosphere consists of different sources of water and different types of water bodies. It is necessary for all living organisms. That is necessary for all living organisms. We can't also do not live without water. Can you imagine yourself without water? No, never. Okay, so which are the sources of water? So river, lake, sea, glaciers, ocean and underground water. These all are the sources of water and these also are called the hydrosphere. Now the third layer of the earth, that is atmosphere, the air which is around us. Now just let's see the define. Atmosphere consists of a number of gases, dust particles and water vapor. All together, they make a thin layer around the earth. A thin layer around the earth. The gravitational force of the earth hold this atmospheric layer around the earth. So now let's see which different layers. So the troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere and the last exosphere. Atmosphere also help us. How? So see here, atmosphere protects. So how the atmosphere helpful to us? So atmosphere protects living organism from harmful rays of the sun, like ultraviolet rays of the sun. The change in the atmosphere is responsible for the change in the weather and climate. That we all know. Why? Atmosphere change due to the different season? Yes. Okay. Now which layer is pending? Yes. Yes. So biosphere. Now what we have to learn? We have to learn about the biosystem. Ecosystem is also one of the part of biosystem. Let me understand this. Biosphere. Biosphere consists of both plants as well as animal kingdoms. It is found in narrow region of earth where air, water and land interact with each other to support the life. Now we have to learn about the ecosystem. So when all living things interact with each other, all living things, what that means? Man, animals, birds also. Okay, all the living organisms that interact with each other and depend on their surrounding, they form a system which is known as ecosystem. I give you the simple example. As a human being, we need food to eat. Yes, so we are depend on plants as well as if non-vegetarian, they are depend on non-veg, that means animals. The same way animals are depend on us, like carnivorous animals, they are depend on meat. Yes, so these all are the interaction between human as well as animals, that means all are depend on each other. This system is called ecosystem. Okay, and an ecosystem can be found in desert, a mountain, rainforest or even a river. So see the examples: desert, mountain and river. Now after natural environment, we are going to learn the human environment. What is human environment? See here, human beings are the most influential components of the environment. What early humans doing? Generally हम सभी को पता है कि पहले nomads, how they live their life, कैसे जीते थे वो अपनी life. They are not having even the facilities now which we are having today. They are not having fan, they are not having electricity, even they are not having that gas for cooking their food. We all know we also learned in the previous year how the people started living their life. Okay, so what the early human doing? So the early humans adapted themselves according to the natural surrounding. उनके पास जो फैसिलिटी होती थी वैसे वो लोग जीते थे. जनरली they were initial base they were living in caves. Then after the invention of fire they are started cooking their foods. After the invention of land and after the invention of farming they are started to grow the foods. Yes. After that the invention of wheel, transportation makes easy, and then after slowly steadily they are starting to living in the groups and making their home. Yes. See the image how they start to grow the crops. They were starting to growing the crops as well as they are starting domestication of animals. See what they invent that I explained you. They were inventing the wheel, invention of wheel. So gradually they invented the wheel and developed the trade and commerce and began developments of all around the environment. Now let's see. As there was no money at that time, people used to exchange the goods with each other. Such type of trading was known as barter system. Generally they were not having money to give. राइट नाउ हम लोग क्या करते हैं, जैसे मुझे मार्केट में जाके कोई चीज़ परचेज करनी हो, आई एम गिविंग द मनी रुपी और कॉइन, इन दैट आई एम गेटिंग द थिंग्स व्हाट आई वांट टू परचेज. बट एट दैट टाइम इट वाज नॉट लाइक दैट. तो जनरली वो लोग क्या करते थे, दे वर यूजिंग द बार्टर सिस्टम. बार्टर सिस्टम यानी क्या, मैंने आपको पहले भी 6th स्टैंडर्ड में समझाया था. जैसे कि आई एम डूइंग द डोमेस्टिकेशन ऑफ एनिमल्स, ओके, एंड अनदर पर्सन who is growing the different crops. तो मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे अगर क्रॉप्स चाहिए या तो मुझे वीट चाहिए या कुछ भी चाहिए तो मैं उनसे वो वीट या तो फिर जो भी प्लांट्स जो भी वेजिटेबल्स वगैरह चाहिए मैं उनसे लूँगी और इन रिप्लेस that person wants to get the milk. So I am giving the milk and in exchange I am getting the what I am getting? Yes, crops. Okay. So this system is called the barter system. Then after adhering with the time, जैसे जैसे टाइम होता गया वैसे वैसे इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन, इंडस्ट्री started to emerge and this allowed production of goods in a large scale. Industrial revolution started and industries also started expanding. So slowly steadily all the business expanded. And I am giving you one example, and last year also I explained you which first industry started in India. Can you know? Able to remember? No? The first industry established by Ratan Tata. Yes? Okay. So various modes of transport and communication were introduced due to which transportation and interactions become very fast and easy. Which different transportation? Roadways, airways, waterways, railways, these all are the different sources of transportation. Now these all things already developed, industrial revolution started, everything happened, but with the help of these different sources like industrial revolution, transportation facility, one place to another place, trading is also possible. It affected the human environment, it affected the environment, yes, and you all know that it also creates the pollution. It also creates the pollution. It also creates the pollution. Which types of pollution that you also know that? First, air pollution. Second, land pollution. Third, water pollution. Now see the clip. Human-made environment created many more problems and modified the natural environment. So they used land to build houses and industries. They polluted the air and water by releasing the harmful substances, etc. This has started to lead to an imbalance in our natural environment. Now you can see how the human is doing. फैक्ट्री में से क्या निकल रहा है? Dirty air. See, human is bathing inside the river. That person is throwing the garbage in the river and she is doing something over here. what she is doing over here, she also washing the clothes and come here for taking the water. Okay, so you can see with this particular picture how our environment polluted. Okay, now you can see that which problem created by the human. So human made environment created many problems and modified the natural environment that I already explained you. They used land to build houses and industries. They polluted the air and water by releasing the harmful substances. This has started to lead an imbalance in our natural environment. Now you also know that there are lots of hole in our ozone layer. Why it is? It is only because of the pollution. So human beings must always try to keep a proper balance with the natural environment. हमें नेचुरल एनवायरनमेंट में प्रॉपर बैलेंस रखना ज़रूरी है. नाउ यू नो दैट कि ड्यू टू कोरोना क्या हो गया, एयर एकदम क्लीन हो गई. आज हमारी साबरमती रिवर का वाटर भी पीने लायक हो गया है. क्यों? द थिंग इज़ दैट जो पूरा लॉकडाउन की वजह से पूरा क्लोज हो गया था, फैक्ट्री सब कुछ बंद हो गया, तो उसकी वजह से क्या हुआ, पॉल्यूशन रेशियो एकदम कम हो गया और इसी वजह से आज हमारा पानी पीने लायक हो गया है. एयर विच इज सराउंडिंग अस वो भी हमें क्लीन मिल रही है. सो एवरीथिंग इज डिपेंड ऑन नेचर. नाउ यू कैन सी दैट ह्यूमन बीइंग्स मस्ट ऑलवेज ट्राई टू कीप अ प्रॉपर बैलेंस विद द एनवायरनमेंट. एंड इवन 5th June एवरी ईयर 5th June what we have to celebrate, 5th June we are celebrating as a World Environment Day. Okay, and why we are celebrating this? For the awareness of the environment. 5th June, why we are celebrating this as a Human Environment or World Environment Day. In that day what the people were doing, generally they are growing the more and more trees. It is not the task to grow the trees. आप भी 5th June को एक प्लांट ग्रो कर सकते हो, पर प्लांट ग्रो करने का मतलब ये नहीं है आपको सिर्फ ग्रो करना है. यू हैव टू टेकिंग केयर ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लांट. आप सिर्फ एक ही प्लांट करो बट उसका केयर करो. नाउ let's understand the chapter. I thought you all are understanding my chapter very well, and if you are having any doubt, we just clear the doubt in our doubt lecture. Till the time, thanks my dear student for hearing me.